Hello, everyone. This is a solo video live stream because I can't get my big to do solo videos because YouTube requires a webcam. Nice, isn't it? Anyway, this is Elliott of the Swine Brothers Show with an update on where we've been and what we've been doing. Excuse me. No, we have died. And a look at a year end list. So, first, the update. No, we have not died. We have not fallen off a cliff, been eaten by a wild animal, or I don't know, been mutated. Jim does not currently have internet, so that's kind of stalled it. I have been buying CDs and just reviewing things. And last week I got COVID, which is fun. I can't say I've been too sick. It's more just been light congestion, cough, and sore throat, but nothing else. No aches, no feeling of being run down. But it's been annoying because I'd like to do more interviews and stuff, but it's hard to do an interview if I'm coughing every word. I still have a bit of a cough now, so if I go quiet, I'm probably coughing off mic. Fun, isn't it? Um, I've been getting some CDs. I actually have quite the little collection now, from basically nothing, and got some cool ones. Got some Mortician ones. Got Profanatic. Got a cold general surgery demo compilation. Got a blood demo compilation. But my pride and joy is I don't usually buy original release CDs. Not remastered. I prefer not remastered, but I torrent them because you spend 50 to $100 for a non remastered, or should we say rebutchered CD. How much of that is actually going to the label, or the band, and how much of that is going to nothing? It's all going to some collector, scum on eBay. And collectors are scum. Record collectors are scum. They're pretentious assholes. Yeah, great album. Anyway, but Cult Never Dies, run by Dale Patterson, who I have interviewed on this show before. That was the one where the microphone was fucking up, to which I apologize, and he's welcome to come back on the show. I'd love to have him back. Anyway, his label, Cult Never Dies, in Web Store had uh, original editions of Cradle of Filth, The Principle of Evil Made Flesh, and Bolt Throwers in Battle There's No Law for less than $50 American. It came to more than 50 with shipping, but it was $45 for both. How could I say no? So they are amazing. You should definitely support that label. They have a lot of great stuff, and I will be buying more from them in the future. Uh, so that's kind of what we've been up to. I wanted to go to a race last weekend, but that's not happening because I was sick. So yeah, that's it. As soon as we have everything sorted, we will do more actual shows. I may do some more hangouts, some more solo rants, just to kind of get used to doing it again. Because I haven't done this in a while, and it's weird to just kind of yammer onto nothing, with no one playing off me. But anyway, it's time for year-end lists. Now, personally, I have a problem with having a year-end list in November, in mid-November, when records are still being released. For me, a year-end list should be late December at best, maybe even early January. Decibel Magazine doesn't agree. The what is what is said to be you know the best metal magazine, the best extreme metal magazine, has released their top 40 albums of 2023. Oh, really? The best metal magazine. Oh, it's going to be a bumpy ride, folks. There's a lot I have to rant about. So let's dive into it. And by the way, the noise in the background, the voice here is my screen reader. I can't really control that. Sorry, kids. Just heads up, I have not heard all of these because some are in styles I have little to no interest in, and they just yeah. So let's go through 40. Dime's Guard. I like their early stuff, but their later stuff is a bit too industrial and strange for my tastes. I don't know. I wouldn't put it on. 39 Commodus, come on, whatever. Their new album. That is the biggest surprise for me. Pretty damn good raw black metal. That's actually a surprise because I hadn't heard anyone talking about it until a friend who really likes them mentioned them. But yeah, really good. That's okay. That's the first one I agree with on this list. Commodus. Street Tombs. I don't even know what the hell Street Tombs is. Uh, sounds kind of beat downy. Obituary, Dying of Everything. What a disappointing album. It was basically just another obituary album. Boring and like I thought the last one was good. I thought Obituary um, was a decent album, but I don't know. Dying of Everything was just okay. Would not be on my list. Fires in the Distance. Yeah, kind of atmospheric death doom. Um, they're okay, I guess. Not my favorite. I don't know. I hear they played at some horrible festival in like Tennessee. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. Witching. I've um it's Witching with Incendium is the I'm not always going to name the albums, mostly some I can't pronounce. And, but Black Sludge Metal. Yeah, okay. I haven't spent that much time with it, but whatever. It wouldn't be on my. It's not one of my favorites, but whatever. Circle of Ouroboros. They've never done anything for me. 33 cattle decapitation. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Terrible band. I've never liked Cattle Decap, and Travis Ryan is one of the biggest dickheads I've ever met in the metal scene. Just a terrible band. Flynn loves them for some reason, but yeah, terrible. I think if I had heard them in like 2007 when I was just getting into metal, maybe I would love them because they're kind of really technical thing was what I thought metal was back in the day. Now I prefer Hellhammers to be honest. Just give me a good riff over a billion beats, and then there's just weird clean vocals. Um, Final Gasp. I don't really know. Spirit Adrift. That was okay. 31 is Spirit Adrift. That was okay, but I wouldn't put it on year end list. Krieg's Grab. I had their demo randomly. I found it on the Internet Archive. Their 2007 demo, I think, and then they became like a post-black shoegaze band. I hear they're Black Doom now. So yay for the Wheelhaven. I've never boring. Smolder, that yes, Violent Creed of Vengeance, that belongs on that list. Smolder is an amazing band, and they deserve all the success that they get. Yes, that's so. What? That's the second one I agree with, and we're on 28. Cruelty. Yeah, I'd like them more if they got rid of the hardcore influence, but all right, I guess. Night Demon. I remember when Night Demon was just starting out, back in like 2011 or so, and now they're gigantic, and I love that. I love seeing bands that I started out listening to um, getting bigger. So that's okay. That's the third one. Incantation and only deification. I can't say no to Incantation. That album was a damn monster. So that's the fourth one I agree with. Filth is eternal. I don't. I mm, no. Cannibal Corpse. I liked. I thought I could use a few more blast beats, but other than that, I really liked the new Cannibal Corpse album. I mean, it's Cannibal Corpse. So that's number five that I agree with. Great Falls. No, thank you. You're out recordings. Krieg. I've never been a huge fan of Krieg. They were just kind of that one USBM band. Rid of me. I wish I could be rid of you. Shut up. That was funny. Mizmar. Aut- Finally, Autopsy. At 18. The new Autopsy album is a damn beast, and everyone should get it. So that's what six that I agree with. Cruciamentum, that's another good one. That's great death metal. So that's seven. Tribunal, don't care. The Night Eternal, meh. Enslaved, I don't really. Enslaved hasn't really done anything for me in quite a while. I mean, they're all right, but I prefer their earlier stuff. Gel. I know who Gel is. They don't really interest. Kind of the modern hardcore thing doesn't really interest me. Although I did hear a really good power violence album this year by World Peace. Someone hit me to it. All basses. There's no guitars, just bass, and I love like that Intestinal Disgorge album, Scat Blast, which just had uh, three basses. It's such an amazing sound. So, World Peace should be on this list, not Gel. Enforced. I'm still trying to get into Enforced because I kept hearing their crossover, and I don't hear any punk influence like at all. I hear mostly just thrash metal with maybe some like I don't know beatdown or groove. I don't know, but I don't hear any. It's got to have punk to be crossover. You can't you can't just go like by that logic, Slayer's crossover. Whatever. Black Braid. They're the ones who got kicked out of a show for being obnoxiously drunk. And that's all I know about them. Their music did nothing for me. The Keening, whatever. Xanthan Xantifect Xantifexeth. I know who they are. Just you have to bear with me on these pronunciations. I hear most of them through my screen reader, and my screen reader might not be pronouncing them correctly. They did absolutely nothing for me when I first heard them, and the new album does absolutely nothing for me now. Frozen Soul, Glacial Domination. Despite the fact that the dude from Trivium produced it, a band I loathe, it's actually a really good album. You know, people, oh, it's Bolt or worship. Yeah, well, guess who we don't have right now in 2023 making new music? Bolt Thrower. I mean, we have Memoriam, which is an amazing band. I love Memoriam, but we don't have Bolt Thrower, so why not Texas Bolt Thrower? And people bitch that they come from a hardcore background, but whatever. Gotta just enjoy the damn music. Lamp of Murmur. Who my friends and I always called them Lamp of Moo and I almost called them Lamp of Moo. Really good album. Sounds more immortal than the Immortal album. Although I gotta admit I really liked the new Immortal album. I was kind of hesitant, and by hesitant I mean there was literally one member of the band, so I thought it'd be a shitstorm, but it was actually a really good album. Um, that's not on the list. Spoiler alert. Panopticon. I hate Panopticon. I find Austin pretentious. I just gross. Godthrim. Don't care. Jesus Peace. I tried Jesus Peace because the singer was on the Sing with Sugabog album, and they're what I don't like about modern hardcore. Wayfair, whatever. Not my style. Two Mold. I'm sorry, Hipster Mold. I've never liked Two Mold. I remember when they first burst on the scene and everyone was hyping them up, and I listened to them, and they never did a damn thing for me. Um, I mean, I don't hate them. Like I can listen to them, but they just wow, they're overrated. And one, what what is the top album according to Decibel Magazine? Horrendous. A band that was I didn't like as a old school death metal band, and I really don't like as a progressive death metal band because I don't think that they can write death metal at all. I think they're a terrible band, and I think they're highly overrated. And I think most of the people who like them are um, music critics attempting to, appeal. I am an artiste. I like death metal that's forward thinking. Yeah, it's not forward thinking. It's awful. What's missing from this list? And I apologize if you were in a band that I glossed over and you think I'd enjoy it. Get in touch. I I've listened to hundreds and hundreds of records, but some of those even passed me by. But yeah, if you think that I might like a band that I've kind of passed over, feel free to comment. And if you like a band that I passed over or hate, feel free to comment on that too. What's missing from this list? How about the amazing album by Suffocation? How about the goddamn amazing album by Sigma Sukabog? How about Dying Fetus? There's so many amazing Goatcraft released a new album. The Crypticus slash Cropsy Maniac split. That was an amazing album. It has been an amazing year for metal, and this is what they choose. Obituary. Obituary doesn't deserve to be on this list. Obituary doesn't deserve to be on the top 150 metal albums of the year because they were just not good. Overkill released a damn nice album this year. Where are they? They're not on the list. I'm glad Metallica's not on the list because I was waiting for that, but it's just what a wank list. What a terrible list from a formerly half respectable label. I hear they won't do ads for Hell's Headbangers anymore because they have some bands on the distro that we don't like. Oh, boo hoo! And I got a personal thing with Albert because I said I didn't like Castrator and he flipped this shit. So I just what a lame list. So many great albums not on that list, and I think it's a damn shame. You have the perfect opportunity to promote, No Pro Fanatica. You have a perfect opportunity to promote albums like that, and yet you're not. And also, there's new albums. This year hasn't ended. New Demoncy, an album and an EP. New Eternus, new Fetal Juice, new Condemned. Wow, they don't get a look in, do they? No, because gotta get it out, gotta get the all, the 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 list out ASAP. So what a shit list. What a shit magazine. I'm glad I'm blind and I can't give them money because I honestly I wouldn't. So that's my list of the top 40 decibel magazine metal albums. It's got a few that I agree with and a lot I don't. And sorry that the tone is so hit and miss. I haven't done a live stream like this in a long time, and I don't really like doing solo live streams. But we got to keep this channel going. Hopefully, I'll have a metal show coming up where we talk about metal and issues of the day and bullshit drama and stuff. But anyway, support the underground. Don't support Decibel. Support the actual real metal underground with hardworking bands who don't get looks in by Decibel Magazine. Fuck off, Albert.